Alright, I'm back. I had to let one of the dogs out one last time for the night, and while anyways, just gonna continue on with the live reaction. We are 37 minutes and 33 seconds into this, so we've got a ways to go. And before I continue on, it just got to like the meat of the game. The developers, a little bit of backstory here. The developers are the parents of Leo or Luke. And so this was kind of their way of dealing with, the loss of their son, just putting all their time and their energy into making this game. Max, don't be stupid. Just chill. Chill. Come on. You're gonna make me feel better even if I don't want to. That's my dog. That's my dog. So, I usually get hungry when I'm going through stress, so I got some crackers here, some chips. My dog Max. So, I've got a lot. So, let's dive right back into this. He's gonna be hunting around for those chips.
Whoops. I think I know what these cards are. Sorry.
Alright. He's at the part now where they're in the hospital room and everything else. And so, the card reads, I'm going to need to put on my glasses. Alright, the card reads, to everyone who's ever died of cancer, especially my father and grandmother, rest in peace. Hank, Martha, and all the rest of you beautiful, beautiful people. I hope that whatever's become of you, you are presently better off than you were at the end of your life. We miss you.
A lot of cards.
Jason Javier Sanchez, 1980-2008, forever in our hearts. You're stronger than you know. Love will keep you strong.
So many cards.
Have faith like children and love like Christ.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of these.
Why do it if it's not fun? In memory, Rick Miller.
Oh, I have to walk.
Max, you fucking idiot. Get the fuck.
Watching me, waiting for you to wait, hoping you will never remember these days of illness.
I know
Monday,
you don't get it, but
I'll
that's
bring
something.
you.
Fuck off.
Show you the tiny handprints on the wall, and you'll be annoyed that we all think of you as some big miracle. Cancer will be such a small part of all you can grow to be. You will tire of hearing about it. You won't want to see the cards and notes I say, and I won't mind at all. I'll hold you.
No. Just chill. Lay down. Damn it, dog. I'm trying to be immersed.
There's a lot of handprints.
Charlie, Susie.
If you guys aren't waiting for me to have words of wisdom here, I don't quite have, my thoughts together. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. There's so many cards. So many cards.
If every hour wounds, let us sit a minute. In loving memory of Maria and Emil Hazowski.
Man, so many cards. I don't want to miss any.
Love you, Papa. Even now you still make me laugh.
These are all just goodbyes.
I miss you, Rachel.
Man, I want to hit every one of these. I do. Because
Take my tears, love.
what's fascinating
They will
is,
carry you home.
and especially here in representation of this,
I
this
still
may
love you, girl
seem-
from Mars. Triple
This may
X.
seem trivial to go through each of these, but the important thing to remember is
We belong to each other.
that in all of this, in every one of these cards, it may be a short little few words and it may not seem like much, but this entire game is about one person.
To say we miss
It's
you
about
is an
one.
understatement. Love you, Mom.
And each of these
DLB.
cards is about another person.
I shall cover you with
So,
my hand until I have passed.
To know that every single card here is just a small piece of someone else's life. Oh, I don't think I can get to all 10 cards. But to know that
Nada
each
en
of
el
these
mundo me importa.
is another piece of someone's life.
Wish you could see me now, Mom. Patrick Miller.
Yeah, it's important. It's important to know that
For Nils,
every single person who's gone
life
through something
is
like
a
this,
winking light in the
they've had
darkness.
an experience much like this game and what this game is, and they've had an experience much like
Taboo.
what
You are the
the
best.
family of Joel
Love,
has gone
Wu
through.
Yi.
And that's just important to remember. And these small tokens, you know, there's so many. Oh, there's so many. Oh, there's so many. How do you pick which ones? But that's something to hold true to other things.
For my 3-year-old self, you ain't seen
Yeah.
nothing yet.
Because it's not all tragedy. There are some success stories with cancer,
Kitty.
and it's getting better every
You're
year.
my favorite.
And hopefully one day, you know, we'll be able to put, you know, this sort of thing behind
For
us.
John,
Not that we'll ever be able
who
to
never
defeat
saw his
death,
daughters
but
grow up.
I don't think we will. You know, and I don't even know if that's a goal that everyone should have.
Dad,
But
Aunt Mary, and Jake, I miss you all. Love, Dad. We love and miss you all.
you know,
We will always love you, and we miss you greatly.
it's all about, you know, learning to see things in perspective for everyone involved, everyone who's been through something like this, everyone who has
Rest easy.
seen this.
Li ai.
Anyway, I'm getting to that rambly part again, but I hope I made.
For all our departed, we love you.
And I think this is a good
We
card
miss
to
you.
end on. There was so many. And I think, you know, I wish I could get to all these, but it would take a long time. guilty turning my back on some of these. Man, so many. Oh. And admittedly, yeah, that wasn't an important thought anyway. Sorry. Oh, are you pointing where I should be looking? Thanks, Joel. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. How about the cow? No? Ah, there we go. Why? That's weird things for Farmer Bill to do. Again, that both says two things about Farmer Bill. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, fancy. The horse seems the most interesting. Yeah, that horse... The horse seems pretty smart. Admittedly, I think that's actually appropriate in this scenario. This bizarre experience that I'm going through. What polite pigs. That... Okay. This is a weird toy.
Sorry, guys. It's not good.
That was the name of the chapter. Oh, wow. What is this? Size matters. If I know how big it is, I can face it. I can size it up.
At this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
If I have imagined it, I've imagined it a lot, but not like this. It's different. I thought I would sob uncontrollably or puke just right on the floor. I thought I'd shake or wail or something. Yes, it's a shock. Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for it. It's a tragedy. Murphy says that every time. He's crying. I love him for that. He's not callous. He's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Oh man, and that's a fascinating thing. Like, there's no right way to respond to it. Everyone responds to terrible news differently. Like, I remember the first time that I heard that my dad had cancer. That's a personal story. I don't think I'm gonna go into.
We're very good at end of life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Okay, I said fatal. I said not curative. Have I said the word death yet? I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are different now. I think it's really sinking in. Oh, she's crying. We should wrap this up soon. All the details can wait. Oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms, but it would not keep more tumors from developing. Because we know it can spread here, but it's for other places too.
It's not time yet.
I eat when I'm stressed.
Oh man. Sorry. I'm disgusting.
Science, it's simpler. Measurable. A, B, it's practicing, and I get this result, and I can do something to control it. Or at least have the sense that I'm controlling it. But now all we have left is a miracle. And miracles are fickle. They don't always come. We don't always know why. If Joel's miracle doesn't come,
Joel, that's
I
the
hope he
name.
lives. I always hope. Now I can't do anything but hope. Radiation, they can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers or driving to hospitals or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. And we doctors can't. Because this whole Jesus must. We're so sorry.
Oh man.
Oh, God, I do not want a replacement baby. If that was your plan, I am not on board. I don't want some new baby to help me move on. I would not have chosen it. Oh, God. Joel has to live, or I will not love this baby.
Oh.
You know,
Man.
Where is it? How big is it? Well,
This is so weird. I'll hold it. I'll save it. That's so weird. Again, I'm not the best to interpret what other people feel in certain circumstances. But I wonder if this is their interpretation of Joel's perspective on all this. Because a lot of this game has been about perspective and seeing things from other perspectives and understanding that each person responds differently and they respond in a variety of ways and where they... Whoa, what am I looking at? Whoa, what? I think I ran in... Oh, never mind. Anyway, it's just like people respond in different ways, and just because someone responds one way initially doesn't mean that that's how they're going to respond later, or that's what they really mean. I don't know. And there's another thing about talking about hope, talking about what hope there is and the hope you have in terms of situations like this. And what hope can do, you know? Because what can hope do? Hope can do nothing. Nothing except make people feel. Hope is just another thing that makes people feel something. Maybe hope is art. I don't know. Now I believe I'm the bird. I believe. Is there something else I'm supposed to see first? Nah.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write, to settle myself, and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks. But then, I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already done. I've never felt completely, and I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I'm know we will be. I want to shout out, look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I'm going to roll up this silent ball and wait it out with fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's.
Yeah. And some people turn to religion for times like this. I mean, that's just another thing that everyone deals in crises in their own way. Like, who's to judge? Who's to say one more than another?
Joel, stay down. Okay. Should we do a song? Okay, big boys, how you come in here? We'll sing a little lullaby. No, it's bedtime. Oh, okay. Elijah, lay down.
Whoa, where are you going?
No.
Whoa. Oh, that's the lighthouse. Man. And it's also bizarre. Like, once you find out that cancer is terminal, like...
We've been through so much already. This is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought until we found peace. We stood in peace when our flesh wanted to strive more. We stood in peace when it started to feel like laziness or foolishness or both. We waited for God to direct us specifically in prayer because all the directions we had initiated had not panned out. We prayed for no nausea because that's what we felt in our spirits we were supposed to pray, even though we prayed it countless times before while Joel continued to vomit. We saw one small miracle, and then another. We waited to pray specific things until we were given specific direction, and we saw bigger miracles. And yet, you asked either of us if we were doing enough, trying hard enough. We would say no.
Yeah. Anyway, to finish what I was saying and start another thought is, it's an interesting conundrum when you find out the cancer is fatal, because you get that bombshell of knowledge, and then what do you do with it? You walk about your normal life until you eventually die. Like, that's a blunt way to say it, but that's literally the experience. Like, what do you do after you're told that you're gonna die? I've never faced this myself, but that's what happens. And then you have to continue on and find joy in whatever you can. Yeah. And I have another thought later on, but I'll get to it. I'll probably forget it.
I feel nothing but pride for the way you battled cancer. I remember the way you learned to ride your tricycle down the hospital hallway